Welcome back to another episode of Culture Shock. My name is Lindsay. If you're new here, we have a few more videos we're going to live react to, and these ones might be some of the craziest ones that I've ever watched. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. This is a drunk driver suspect who apparently drove against the flow of traffic. And then after she got pulled over, she started pulling out the non-binary card, the racism card, the mentally ill card, and we'll do a little bit of a live reaction to it.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really quick. So.
Okay.
So far, it just sounds like a girl who made a dumb mistake driving. Please enter all of the women can't drive jokes right now. She just seems a little frazzled, saying yeah, she knows what she was doing. She tried to turn around.
I just have really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Okay, well we're past that. Just go ahead and step out.
As an Indigenous person.
That's it. She never finishes that sentence. She just says, as an Indigenous person. Was the cop supposed to know what that meant and be like, oh, you're right. You know, as an Indigenous person, you should not be scrutinized for driving into oncoming traffic. It's only because you're Indigenous why this is okay. I'm sorry for harming you.
Miss Perry?
Well, I'm non-binary, so.
Okay.
Oh, and she's non-binary. She's a non-binary Indigenous person. I wonder if she got into college for free.
What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai?
Kai.
Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Probably 3 drinks.
3 drinks and you're driving into oncoming traffic? 3 drinks? 3 handles? What's going on?
I need to run you through some tests right now. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
That's so good. The cop's like, cool, me too. Feel you on that.
Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
She said, no traumatic brain injury, but I do have mental problems. Well, I'm glad she's admitting it.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that.
This is one of the friendliest videos of a cop I've ever seen.
As an Indigenous person and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
As an Indigenous person, there's a bunch of stuff going around. I don't even can't even think about what that means.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or turn tonight.
Mental health.
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah. But no, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental, PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else you want?
Mental health, she says. Mental health would prevent her from walking in a straight line. PTSD, depression, and anxiety would prevent her from performing a sobriety test. Not the 3 drinks or 3 bottles of whatever you had. That wouldn't prevent you, of course.
Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
It's kind of triggering. I would be triggered if I saw you driving head on to me on a highway. That would be triggering. Not being called ma'am.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back.
I'm sorry, but that whole man thing just
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. You have 0 questions?
No, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially with generational trauma and PTSD around white people and cops.
Generational trauma and PTSD surrounding white people and cops. She is pulling out every single buzzword and phrase in the book. She has not missed one. I have to give you credit. You are pulling out so much BS. You haven't missed. You really haven't.
I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
No.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude, how do we know that this cop is a dude? Did you ask him if he was a man? Did you ask him his pronouns? Do you know if he has generational trauma and anxiety surrounding white people and non-binaries? You didn't ask, so don't assume.
You're going to get a resistance.
I don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
Don't. You're being a white man
and you're being a typical liberal, college indoctrinated, white, annoying woman.
Come here.
Don't. I followed all of your shit. Like, as an Indigenous person, like, you guys. You guys are scaring me.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called.
This is the type of person that goes into like elementary ed, right? And starts telling young first, second, third graders that this is how you get out of things and you avoid responsibility for your actions. I think that she truly should have just gotten in the cop car, and instead of taking her to jail, they should have taken her immediately to a mental institution to make sure that whatever's going on in her thick-skulled brain could be solved. And now we have a video of a very scary-looking transgender person, I'm assuming.
Yes, I do wish death on transphobic people because they wish death on me and have caused death to many, many, many of my brothers and sisters in the trans community.
Brothers and sisters in the trans community? As in like the binary? As in male or female? Huh, funny how that works, isn't it?
I want to stab all of you to death as many times as I can. I want to stab you in the throat and twist it like I'm carving a pumpkin. I want to shred you into tiny pieces. I want to tear your bones out from your body. I want to scoop your brains out with a spoon. I want to eat your flesh.
Fellas, is it gay to want to eat another man's flesh? We're clearly dealing with someone who is very mentally sound. Like when people say elevate trans voices, is this what they mean? Is this the voice you're speaking of? Someone who wants to eat our flesh? When these types of people show you who they are, believe them and pay attention to them. These are the types of people who are trying to infiltrate schools, indoctrinate your children. Wow. And here we have a woman who claims to be a man saying that she should be treated as a man when she goes to the doctor.
This is exactly why the medical industry and doctors need more training and less ignorance when it comes to trans rights and it comes to gender affirming care. So let's talk about this, because Barbara started this conversation with like, oh, it's not so bad to be a woman. And obviously it turned into this. Barbara is basically saying, if I were to treat you for anything, it would be as a female. Well, let me tell you something, Barbara. You shouldn't be a doctor, period. I wouldn't trust you with my children. I wouldn't trust you with my life. Because here's the thing, Barbara. I'm a trans guy.
Oh, okay. So we're dealing with the mentally ill. Okay.
I am in the process of transitioning. I've had surgery. I'm taking testosterone. It's been just over a year that I've been on T, and any doctor that knew their shit would know that that completely transforms your body, that my body parts are no longer female, not even biological female, because my biology has changed. My body chemistry has changed because of hormones. Hormones are what create that biology in the first place. My body has changed to the point where I no longer have female parts, at least in the same way you do.
See, this is the thing that bothers me about like the trans movement. Well, a lot of things do, but this one really, really pisses me off. People who look like this claiming to be a man, you know, or it's guys who look like Dylan Mulvaney saying, hey, this is day 100 of being a woman, of being a girl. No, it's day 100 of living in delusion. Could you imagine if every interaction that you had to be like, excuse me, before I continue this conversation, what do you identify as?
So it's incredibly dangerous for you to sit here and say, I would treat you as a female, because not only are you transphobic and you shouldn't be anywhere near trans patients. In fact, you probably shouldn't be anywhere near kids, period, just in case. But like this right here, this is medical negligence.
Oh my God, I hate when they throw the word dangerous around. I hate when they do that because they are ruining what it means to have somebody, be in a dangerous environment or be in fear for their life or have something violent happen to them. Words are not violence.
I don't honestly even know how you are still a doctor, but I hope that the medical board sees this. I'm going to go in and report you. I'm going to go in and let them know that this is what you're posting online, because this is incredibly dangerous. And someone in your care could get seriously hurt for your negligence and your ignorance and your inability to treat people as they are with the bodies that they have currently and not what you think they should be treated for.
Any good doctor would treat the patient in front of them for what they are, and that is biologically a female. And now we're throwing around the word negligence within the medical field. I think it would be negligent to not treat a person based on their biology and not just something that they're claiming they identify as. That woman is walking into places and getting mad at people when they don't call her a man. In what world is that a male? That's all I have for this episode. Be sure to keep an eye out on Town Hall's social media pages on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more clips of me watching some of the wildest things going on in the culture world on the internet. There are way too many people who have access to a phone who need to just lose their internet privileges altogether.